This morning, Italy is a nation on high alert. 50,000 people in the north told to stay at home, creating virtual ghost towns. 5,000 miles from the epicenter in China, Italy has the fifth most cases in the world. The sudden spike leading Italy's prime minister to take what he calls dramatic measures. Trains now being inspected at the border with Austria, schools closed in the state of Lombardy, the famed Milan Cathedral now shuttered to tourists, the Venice Carnival cut short. And a stark image for the end of Milan's Fashion Week. Here, Giorgio Armani holding his runway show in an empty theater, models on a darkened catwalk while those in attendance stream the show from a safe distance. Meanwhile, South Korea has now raised its coronavirus alert to the highest level. Its president saying the country faces a grave turning point with 7 dead and nearly 800 confirmed cases. 115 of those cases are linked to one church in the city of Daegu. At least 14 countries now restricting travel from South Korea. And aboard the ill-fated Diamond Princess cruise ship in Japan, a third passenger has now died, an 80-year-old Japanese man. 14 Americans who tested positive for coronavirus were allowed to return back to the U.S. from the Diamond Princess last week. The New York Times reporting President Trump was surprised by the decision and infuriated they were permitted to return. Fears of the virus spreading have sparked a backlash from some states receiving evacuees. The city of Costa Mesa in California filing a temporary restraining order against setting up a quarantine site at a state hospital there.
We're a compassionate community, but we are not going to continue to be the place where everybody drops off their crises and expects us to correct it.
Molly, back to where you are in Italy with the cases rising there. There's got to be concern about Europe itself and this racing across Europe.
Savannah, that's exactly right. Everything is so connected. Here in Milan, though, look, it's still buzzing. Not that many people are wearing face masks. When we came in from London today, though, no one took my temperature when I landed. No one asked me about my travel history. And just as a sign of how nervous people actually are, after our plane had pushed back from the gate in London, 3 people actually decided, raised their hands. They wanted to get off. They were too nervous. So the plane went back and let those people off. But that is really the big fear, that this could just spread across Europe.